Hello, my name is Gregory Scott. This is Lemery Rollins.
Hi.
We taught a class earlier today called
Connecting with the music.
Connecting with the music. And we basically identified upbeats and downbeats. So if you thought about a drum set, normally your downbeat is going to be played by the kick drum, which is the lower one, which is the lower frequencies. And then you have an upper part of your drums and claps and snaps that are your 2, 4, 6, and 8, the upbeats. 1, 3, 5, 7, downbeats. And also we talked a little bit about holds.
Well, before we talked about the build that's happening in the music, how there was minor builds every 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so on and so forth. And then a major phrase change where all those minor builds create one major break to start all over again.
Which normally starts us into either chorus or verse.
Correct. We also talked about making sure that we started off the dance connecting to the music in the form of the initial bass line that you hear in the intro of the song will carry out through the rest of the song.
Normally.
We used the song Tracks in My Tears by Smokey Robinson, which you might want to go check out. And we kind of used, it starts out slow in the beginning part of the phrase, and then kind of speeds up da-na-na-na at the end, and kind of taking our time to get going. It's a little tricky to demonstrate, unfortunately.
It is, without the music. And we talked about kind of how starter steps kind of work with connecting yourself a little bit more to the music. So however you wanted to start, traditionally we would go triple step, and then we would lead out and do something. And we were kind of talking about sometimes the music doesn't ask for a triple. And it might be coming later or whatever. So instead of just rushing into patterns, try to let the music kind of dictate whether you're walking or tripling in the beginning. And you're trying to kind of hear where that first one kind of gets us into verse or gets us into chorus. So you're kind of just kind of moving around, kind of letting the music kind of hold whatever happens. And then you're kind of 1, 2, letting that kind of happen without trying to rush the triples or rush to get back into patterns, because now it's kind of hard to let the music kind of get inside your body.
Then we talked about also holding and playing with intonation in the sense of melody and lyrics. We can dance to the beat. We can get away from the beat slightly by dancing the bass line, which carries out through the entire song. But we can also play with lyrics and intonation. If the vocalist is speaking fast, move fast. Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Whatever, it's still going to be the same looking pattern, even though we're moving our feet faster.
She's going slow or he's going slow, then you're going to hold, 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 whatever. If she goes fast again, so on and so forth. We talked about also creating stretches into an anchor,
which took a little bit longer. It's almost like holding out 2 beats. So if we had 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1. And that would be like a vocalist kind of holding out a note, or just letting it carry more, an instrument that you're tuned into, and it carries all the way out through the phrase, just to go ahead and hold that a little bit longer before you move again. We also talked about turns. So if you've initiated a spin in that build, trying to continue your pattern or your motion until it actually breaks, until it ends, versus trying to stop it in the middle because the girls are confused. They're like, oh great, I get to hit this beat, and then you stop it early.
We also talked briefly about trying to make your motions match the sound that you're hearing. So if there are 4 hits, don't do 3.
Or 5.
Or 5. If it's a long, drawn-out piece, try not to move quickly, go slow, things like that. And then also contrast. If the song is fast, show me slow motions. If the song is slow, show me fast motions, so that there's something to set apart in the music.
And also, when the music's fast, the slows actually give you rest periods.
Cool.
Work?
And that was pretty much it.
Pretty much it. Thank you.